Welcome, everybody, to our annual open rehearsal here in lovely Memorial Stadium. And let's give a big round of applause for our 2023 Marching 100. We have been hard at work basically since our leadership retreat started on Wednesday, August 9th. We went to Bradford Woods and had a great time there. And then our first year members joined us this past Sunday on August 13th. And we worked them hard. And then Tuesday night is when all the vets returned, and we had our lovely annual vet night. Lots of energy in Marching 100 Hall. And we've been working ever since, every morning, afternoon, evening, learning all of our traditional songs and pregame and high step marching and all that type of stuff. How many alums of the Marching 100 do we have out there? Yeah, so we got a few of you guys. You remember those days of high step marching in the heat and on the blacktop in our parking lot field there that we practiced. Hopefully those were good memories. That you don't have bad memories of sweating in the heat there. But we're looking forward to a fantastic season. We open up our season 2 weeks from now against the Ohio State University right here. Love to see you out there. And the show that we're going to do is a maestro show. It's a Leonard Bernstein show. So we'll do Overture to Candide and Mambo and Make Our Garden Grow. And tonight, and as a closer, it's going to be really exciting. The next week is Indiana State here in the stadium. And it's a Friday night game, so don't let that throw you. Actually, a very short prep for us. We only have like 3 days to get ready for that game. But we're going to do a hip-hop show. So lots of different hip-hop tunes, and that's been fun to arrange. The next week we go up to Louisville, up to play Louisville in Lucas Oil. Love to see you guys there too. We'll do some of the Maestro show again there for there. And then our traditional band day is that next weekend, September 23rd, where we'll welcome, I think we have like 30 high school bands coming to join us that weekend. So it's going to be very, very exciting. Then we get a little bit of a break, and then homecoming is the 21st and 22nd against Rutgers, and welcome alumni band. And this year is actually the 50th anniversary of women in the marching ranks of the Marching 100, way back in 1973. And we'll have some people who were in that band. One from many of you know, Janice Stockhouse, who was the director of Bloomington North for such a long time. We're going to have her conduct the national anthem, and it's going to be really great. And we have a show that day that centers on called Good Hair Day. We have Harry Potter, Harry Styles, and some hair metal with Metallica master puppets. Then we have Wisconsin a few weeks after that. I believe that's November 4th, 5th. And we're gonna do a 70s show with some James Taylor and some Billy Joel and some Doobie Brothers. Then we go back up to Lucas Oil. We're performing at Grand Nationals, Bands of America, that competition, where bands come in from all over the country. It's gonna be a special opportunity for us. We're really looking forward to that. Then our last show of the season is on November 18th. And we have The Power of Love. We got some Huey Lewis and some the song from Dirty Dancing, if you remember that there. So we've got an exciting season here. I'm going to hand you off to, and I should have introduced myself too, but my name is Dr. Smedley, co-director of the Marching 100, and my colleague, the other co-director, is the amazing and talented Dr. Tiffany Galis.
Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I want to kick things off by introducing the incredible staff that helped make this season run. So like Dr. Smedley said, my name is Dr. Tiffany Galis, and I am so happy to be here. I did my undergrad here at IU and my master's here, and the 100 is home and always will be, and so glad to be a part of it. Our two Red Stepper coaches are Brooklyn Wood and Josie Pace. They believe, yeah, they're right on over there. Our drumline instructor is Webb Sheely. He is out there warming up with the drumline as we speak. Then we have in our Department of Bands, joining us this year is Professor Marcellus Brown. And back with us is Dr. Jason Nam. Then we have an incredible team of associate instructors that work with your students all throughout the season with all things, both life and 100 related, and many of the times those things coincide. We have working with our piccolos and clarinets, Essie Tupper. Working with our altos and mellows, we have Tess Jones. The golden voice of the Marching 100, working with our trumpets, is Ross Wilkerson. Working with our trombones and tenor tones, we have Chris Nelson. And working with our sousaphones, we have Timothy Loman. The person that makes sure that we have everything that we need, make sure that our uniforms and our equipment are in the tip-top shape, and also sometimes decking out the golf cart with new improvements, the one and only Dan Leathers is our band manager. And assisting Dan is Lauren Reed, Greg Hyatt, and Riley McCurdy. Last but not least, we would be remiss to not introduce our student leaders. Our student leaders are truly what makes the 100 run and sets the standard of excellence that you see before you. Your drum major for the 2023 season is Max Wojciechowski. Your feature twirler is Cindy Butts. We have 3 band librarians that, for those that don't know, we have gone completely paperless in the Marching 100, and they make sure all of that works and comes together. And so our 3 band librarians are Isaac Johnson, Brendan Brown, and Ashley Winning. And last but not least, the people who did the bulk of instruction this week, and they make sure that the sections stay organized and everything runs smoothly. All of the people that you see in red shirts are this year's undergraduate staff. Can we please have an enormous congratulations and thank you to our student leaders this season. And so this evening is a true rehearsal that you all are invited to. So you're going to see us go through all the different parts of areas that we rehearse. We're going to start with some visual fundamentals. We're going to break apart into sectionals. We are then going to go up into our stands for the very first time and get our seating situated. Then we're going to come down. We're going to rehearse pregame for a little bit for you. Then we're going to end this evening in concert arts. And so we thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go ahead and kick off rehearsal. Share your support if there's anything that you like to hear. They love to hear that applause. So again, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to dive into our visual rehearsal. Thank you.
When we're in that position, though, there's often we are going to do some fundamental work here. Dr. Galen is going to get inside.
I think all the bathrooms are closed.
Check, check. Marching 100, can you hear me okay? Excellent. If you would please turn around and face south. And now our directions actually make sense. Marching 100, turn around and face north. And Marching 100, turn around and face east. Excellent. Now that we have acquainted ourselves, we are now looking at the away stance. Typically the student section is right there behind us in this order. We are going to kick things off with some stationary review. All of this will be stationary plus our facings. Always make sure that you set up in a great dot. If you would please, turn around and face south. Bang! Make sure you get that full chair step. Make sure that the toe remains engaged and pointed. Let's do that again. Bang! Where are your heels? 7, 8, 10, eyes. Make sure the weight is out of your hips, you're lifted, those chins are at 10 degrees. We're going to bring the horns up and then do some facing with your up and overs. Bang! Horns up. Bang! Left face. Bang! Left face. Bang! Left face. Bang! Left face. Bang! Right face. Isolate each of those movements as crisp as you can make it. Get onto the platforms. The turf will grip your feet more than the asphalt. You really have to lift. Let's do a few more. Bang! Right face. Now will be some bounce faces. You'll have to lift extra high on those platforms. Bang! Bounce face. Bang! Bounce face. Bang! Horns down. Bang! At feet. And shake it out. Step. Go ahead and give your feedback, please. Audience, whenever we give an at ease, if you can show your appreciation for the marching hundred for working hard, that'd be excellent. Let's hear it for all marching.
One thing here on the up and over, we roll.
Bang! Up. Where are your heels? 7, 10, lift up, get the weight out of the hips. Make sure ankle bones are on the dot before we begin. Sneaky eyes, sneaky eyes. We'll break horns up. Bang! Horns up. Mark timing, forward 8, on repeat until you get a halt. Bang! Mark, 5, mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand up. Check with your eyes. Adjust your body. Horns are down, bend, at ease. And shake it out. This time, I want you to focus on that and count initiation and on using that to allow you to take that full 8 to 5 steps that Dr. Smedley just talked about. Here we go. Horns are up. Mark timing. Forward 8. On repeat. Bang. Mark time. Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Remember the placement. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend up. Check with your eyes. Adjust. Much smaller adjustments, thank you. Bend. Horns down. This will be a left face. Bend. Left face. 1, 2, 3. Bend. At ease. And shake it out. Step. Go ahead and make your comment. High step fundamentals. We will start. Yes, we will start with our toe up, toe ankle, so the ankle never changes once it leaves the ground. Next, your goal is to get that full chair to get your leg completely parallel. Here we go. This is the high step routine. Boards are up,
So we'll be in the shade. Most
spin, high step,
step. And we'll probably be right at the top of the step.
full chair. Point to toe. Spin, oh, check. See if you're creeping. Adjust. Spin, boards down, spin, at ease. And go ahead and check it out. Stop. Really subdivide in that slower tempo.
Real quick, a little bit of hesitation on the up. So up. Sometimes for a lot of us, we're going to toe up, toe down, toe up. You pull up. Again, there's someone who's stick. Pull down.
All right, marching 100, it is time for some high step 8s and 8s. So if your phone is attached to your instrument, if you want to put it in your pocket, that may be a safe place, or just make sure that everything is locked and engaged. All right, everybody, this is high step. Mark time 8, forward 8. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and give you a sound check. Take a couple first steps on your own. All right, go ahead and reset on your yard line or splitting. Your instructions are as follows. Mark time 8, forward 8 until you get a halt. Here we go. Boards are up. Constantly moving your eyes. Make sure your 8 to 5 hits on every checkpoint. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Here we go. High step. Play. Mark time. Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, full chair. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you get that full chair at the very end. Check. Adjust. Spin. Down. Spin. At ease. And take it out. Step.
Yeah, it's number 45.
All right, marching 100, turn around and face north. We are going to end our fundamentals review with a 12 turn 4 sequence. You will mark time 4, forward 12, turn 4, forward 12, turn 4, and halt. Are you? Make sure when you're doing the 4 count turns, you are doing flank together, push. So from that point forward, you should be able to take a solid step forward. You should be able to lock by count 3 of every single turn. Are you? Let's sing this, if you would please. Singing. 12 turn 4 sequence. Points are up. Singing. I will give you the mark time command. Bam. Mark time. Mark. Check. Adjust. And ease. Go ahead and freeze in this position. Good, thank you everybody. Turn 4. I will give you the marks on command. Forwards are up. Bang. Mark, time, mark, up. Check. Adjust. Bang. Forwards down. Down. Bang. At ease. And now shake it out. Let's hear it for your marching 100. All right, marching 100. You are now in sectionals until 7:40. At 7:40, we want you to start heading up into the stands. Us, go ahead and help starting to get people situated in your spots. But you're in sectionals until 7:40.